from M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. It's the AFC wildcard round on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the home of the Ravens. Sold out M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. Tonight we continue with Wild Card Weekend with what should be a great one between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Bengals offense here ready to rock and roll. Joe Burrow is the man at quarterback.
And he comes into this wild card round off of a really good regular season, better than 30 touchdown passes. And he said he feels like he can take some shots against the secondary. In fact, in our meeting, he said not only can he take shots, he expects to do it early.
The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
A first carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. And once again, they stop him behind the line. Great job by this Ravens defense. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
He finds his running back, Mixon, and he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
Complete to Joe.
It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They're passing here. Joe Burrow got his man complete over the middle. It's Phillips. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
6 yards to go.
To the air again, Burrow. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over. So now the Ravens getting ready for their first go on offense. As we get a look at a guy who grew up in Florida, played his college ball, of course, in Louisville. It's the electric Lamar Jackson.
And he comes into these playoffs bringing a team that's been battle-tested, won the division, and earned the home playoff game here in round 1. But every year they know that a division champ, it feels like, gets beat. They don't want to be that team. They have to avoid the overconfidence and make sure they play the same way they played during the regular season, mistake-free and with passion. But they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Jackson from the shotgun. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. That's caught at the 25. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That's a heck of a way to convert on third and long.
If you don't know Justin Jefferson, now you know.
Was justified because he went up and got the football and converted on a down. You shouldn't. Third and long like that, that's supposed to be an incompletion at the least.
Rolling to his right.
Come on.
And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. Now after that last play, there's a Bengal down on the field. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. Well, we knew they had the crowd on their side. Their defense has already made a stop, and now here's an opening drive touchdown.
Yeah, how about the defense making the stop, offense feeling their momentum that they've generated, and turning it into points on their side. So now you've got a team working together, and you got the crowd involved, fully on their side in this ballgame.
And in this playoff atmosphere, that 12th man means even more. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Marcus Williams on the coverage.
On 3rd down, Burrow. And the Raven pressure too much.
Awesome
Down he
bums.
goes. Rashawn Gary coming in to drop him for a loss of 8. And it also brings up 4th.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. 2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And that is not going to get it done either. Once again, he's stopped behind the line by this Bengals D.
3rd down and 12.
On 3rd down, Jackson. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked off around the 4th. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
Jackson's pass.
So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball.
And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. Picked off at the 16. And his guys will take over at the 14-yard line in the red zone. Mixon with a 1st down carry. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 13-yard line.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Ravens 7, Bengals nothing.
On 2nd down, here's Burrow. Boyd's the target, and he has it over the middle. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. That catch good for only a yard.
It's 37.
It'll be 3rd down.
3rd down.
from the shotgun. Joe Burrow. And it's caught. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
And no matter how it comes about, when you get good field position, you have to make the defense pay. Short fields usually make for good offense.
Extra point try good by Gano. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Lamar Jackson marching back onto the field. Bottom line, he's got to figure things out. He's completed 3 passes, but 2 of them have been to the wrong team so far.
And when we talk about the best quarterbacks, we're usually talking about touchdown to interception ratio, aren't we? And 2 to 1 is acceptable, but the top line guys, 3 to 1 or better is what they're looking for. Now we're talking about interceptions versus completions. That's not a ratio should ever be in any discussion.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. Call it a gain of 3, and that's going to bring up the 3rd down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Carl Lawson able to run him down for a 15-yard loss, and it will be 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. So going for Jefferson downfield.
This game's so buzzed. Oh my gosh, this game's so.
Boy, a real head scratcher there. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late game situation, maybe even 4th inches. Boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Don't make your bitch ass nigga. We ain't fucking make it to the book. I didn't even make it past the 2nd round, bitch ass nigga. Beat my dogs, my fucking cheek.
A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Take it at about the 1. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
Where Jay Dennis?
Where
Jay Dennis? Where Jay Dennis?
Oh, my goodness. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Justin Jefferson, 78 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches, and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. But sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taken in the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Patrick Queen gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot.
And it's third down.
Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line.
Well, that was a third long run, and to me, that was just a wave the white flag kind of a situation. Obviously, they don't want to risk the chance of throwing it downfield and risking a turnover in this section of the field.
It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And last time, the formula was pretty simple. One-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly what you want to draw things.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. A big play there. 51 yards. And the Ravens are able to show off their quick strike ability.
Sometimes when I see these types of plays executed, I think of basketball. Guys boxing other guys off to go out and get a rebound.
And he got the rebound right there, but the defense was really placed well.
Yeah, they were right there. I mean, that's where it's really tough for a defender. When you're in the right spot, you're draped on the guy catching the ball, yet he still comes down with it.
Tucker now for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown.
Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Cincinnati set to take over once again. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Sonic?
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
Not like that.
At the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
On 2nd down, Burrow over the middle, complete. It's Phillips. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. 1st down, here's Burrow. He'll drop this one down to Nixon, and they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Able to find his man, John Phillips. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
Number 42.
And Burrow going to throw again. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Phillips. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now a signal and a timeout call. as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go, and that'll bring him back within 4. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Room to run at the 50. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started out at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, where it was the visiting Chargers who were able to come in and steal one on the road. 20-7 was your final. Meanwhile, nothing settled in our wild card game. It's a tight one as we get ready for the third quarter. Standing by to take you the rest of the way, let's get it back to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams trying to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you worked on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down.
Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now Burrow on first down. Open man is Higgins.
Burrow's
a gain of 6 there on first.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. They'll let the fullback try and take him home. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Here's a run with Mixon, and it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Fine work by the Baltimore defense to help bring up 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. This a chip shot, a 20-yarder. And Gano's kick is right through. And that'll bring him back within a point. So we're back to a 1-point game now as the kickoff comes. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
This Ravens offense heads back out there, led by Lamar Jackson. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. Let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
He's going to let it go again. That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just look in the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20. From the gun, Jackson. He's going to take another shot here. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down, and
there's Jackson on 3rd and long. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. A big-time 3rd down play for the Ravens. 57 yards. Even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
Flush to his right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there. That'll bring up 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off. It made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. On 3rd down, Jackson. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Ravens will add on to their lead.
When you're a great route runner, it makes you that much better as a receiver because now your quarterback trusts that you're going to be where he expects, and he's able to deliver the ball on time.
Now Tucker to add the PAT. And with that, the lead is up to 8. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it's capped off with a Ravens touchdown.
Bengals 20. Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Pulls it in at the 13. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
At the 41-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Burrow getting this into the hands of Higgins. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. Now here's a throw that's complete. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
We got by. Hold on.
Higgins, 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches. At the 20.
Here's Burrow. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Intended for number 42, incomplete. He was covered by
Bengals on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. They're looking at third and a few inches. Throwing again, it's Burrow. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Now after the punt on that play, we've got a man down on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Out of bounds and close. The question, was it a touchback? No. They'll say it crossed out at the 2-yard line. Excellent placement, and off that bounce, Charles, I didn't know where it was going to go. It can be an inexact science as to where they place it, but they say the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know how they really determine that. And let's face it, at the end of that play, one side's going to be happy, the other team's going to be unhappy. It's like, what do they do, shorten the hypotenuse? I mean, how do they figure that out? You know that stuff. You're the smart guy.
Oh, that's you, partner. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Jackson, he's going to float this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
brings up third down and 3 yards to go.
Jackson looking to throw on third. And Ingram holds it in. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down. You know, Lamar Jackson last season, the first NFL quarterback with 3,000 or more passing yards and 1,000 or more rushing yards in the same season.
And we see both of those talents on display here today. We just saw another completed pass. And everyone knew coming out of college he could run the ball. But for some reason, we didn't analyze it throwing the way we should have. I think every time he completes a pass, he says to himself, take that, evaluators. You guys really missed the boat on me.
16 yards, a first down.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. He's going to float this one deep right side. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. His second touchdown of the night as the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker now to add the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it's capped off by the Baltimore score.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Now this will make it into the end zone, and he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Matthew Ioannidis forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards.
Second down.
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a dump off here complete. Call it a 3-yard gain. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. He's got his man, Boyd. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. How about that? They weather the storm with a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. Yeah, this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Burrow's throw going to be caught by Boyd. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Joe Mixon. Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Again, it's Burrow. Over the middle, complete. It's Phillips. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 37. To the air again, Burrow. 11 yards there, first down. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Dumps it off to Mixon. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Phillips. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Getting into the playoffs is one thing. Now they get to move on. Just 8 teams left.
The dream stays alive. Everyone's gunning for the Super Bowl. That's the ultimate. But you have to get there in incremental steps. One win today gets them 1 step closer.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Ravens are victorious here as we say so long from Baltimore.